Because my gun is too weak to even deal with a zombie, I have to increase the power of my gun through some swords and evolve my gun, and finally evolve the strongest gun line to deal with all the monsters below. Let's start. Now I only hold a handful of egg cakes in my hand, and the power is only 0. Let's take a look. This time it is enough to destroy the box of self-discipline and destroy all the boxes. This time, there are no questions, and you can walk easily, and here you can ignore the reasoning. Look at the second stage, and wow, a more clever box appears.
The zombie with the axe. When it is over, it will not be able to be defeated, and whoever is destroyed will be able to destroy only these weakest zombies first, and whoever destroys it will be able to loosen it gently, and we will twist the sound chain, or a sound chain.
Now, after a lifetime, I can evolve my gun, and I get a very weak small pistol, which can increase the power of my gun line by 2 points when I hit it, and I can train my gun here. Let's do it again. Come on! Grab all the zombies below one by one. Wow, this cure is so powerful. Then I looked at the second stage, and in the second stage, I found that there was no problem with these strong zombies. Then let's take a look at the third stage, and if you say the third stage, a zombie BOSS will appear. A mayor with a tree on his head hit me here with a big tree, but he didn't have a problem, and I destroyed his success. So I should not have been able to beat him in verse 10. We have won 10 times, and now we can evolve my gun. What kind of gun is this? A revolver, and then the next one is a fairy shotgun, and then we can add our 12-point gun line as an example, and we will hit and hit, and then come to this board to train. Come and train me on the power of this gun line. Look, if I attack this one straight here, Lao Tzu Sanyang is too heavy with a slingshot, and I still don't have the power of my gun, and my marksmanship is so good that I can use this trick to gently close the move, and there is nothing to destroy the new monster. The zombies in the first stage are too weak, and if there are 3 zombies under a word table, a zombie will appear in the third stage, and there is no problem. After all, I have been injured for 4,000 years. Let's take a look at the fourth stage. Each zombie has 20,000 life points, but I am still too big. Almost a little bit of it has been eliminated, and there is still a little bit of life value left, so I will receive the next 250 or 13 points. Now we can take a handle from Xinjiang with an effect 7, and with a single tap, we can increase my 5 points of power, so we can continue to forge my gun line base. Now that my injuries are still too low, I realize that my gun will only get bigger and bigger, and the higher the damage, the bigger the gun will become.
Is your device so slow to increase the power speed, or is it through a point to increase the power quickly? It's just that it's too slow to use the mouse point, so just this time I play with the mouse wire. Look, I can now hit 100 in a second, and the power of this gun can be increased like crazy to more than 50,000.
Then let's come. Destroy all the zombies, one shot at a time, and then come to the fourth stage. See that these zombies are all one shot. And then look at the fifth stage. Oh, even though some minor zombies with dogs, and also with drillstone dogs, reached the sixth stage, where there were 100 temples. Let's take a look at the gun style here. Wow, some night gun style. It's over. It's a bit too big, and the whole time condenses 100 wins. Now you can touch a new gun, this duck gun. That is, the duck has a barrel in the mouth of the duck, and it is particularly powerful, and it is a single hit. You can increase my damage by 50 points, and here can I still be reborn. And rebirth can increase my sweat twice, so I will be reborn. After the direct broadcast was reborn, wow, I am now a slingshot on the right. With a direct broadcast click, you can increase the power of our triple gun line. Then we will go directly to the one on the side of the book, and we will destroy this matter while clicking. The soldiers below didn't ask any questions, but when they saw that this soldier was not dead, even though his life value was more than 10,000, he was directly destroyed by me. Then we will receive 10 victories, and then we will evolve this gun again, and see if we can increase my power by 30 points by hitting it. If you replace it with this duck, you can continuously increase my power by 150. They can also use this better handle to increase my damage by 3,000 points, and the damage has reached 250,000. This time, I could reach the next level, and I was still so scared that I scared the duck so powerfully, and I took a shot at the minor zombie. If you look at the 6th stage, although there is no problem with a frost zombie BOSS, you can get 8 zeros himself when you reach the 7th stage. Take a look over here. Oh, some desert soldiers appeared. It's just too weak. Now you can get 240 miles. Just watch the 8th season. Wow, this soldier lost so fast. It's a bit unbearable here. We will be 2,000 feet below the territory, and now we can evolve our gun. What has changed? This TV gun is a bit abstract, and then take a look. This gun is an alien energy measuring gun, and then a single shot, which can increase my damage by more than 1,000, is much more powerful. And then looking at these stronger guns, I need to take hundreds of thousands of times to spare, and my current biologic value is not enough. These small board guns are powerful, especially one longer. Wow, this gun is much bigger than mine, and now my gun is a very weak gun. Buy it for 40 or 7 months, and click on my button to increase the power of my gun. Ha! The shooting effect of my gun will also be some, and the firing energy will increase my damage by 600 if the light beam goes out. Now the question I added has reached 250,000, so it will be sent directly to the 7th stage, and the gun type in front of it will be listed below. Take a look at the gun style here. After all, I have suffered more than 2,000 injuries. Take a look.
The 8-ball wheel teaching room, this time the construction of the heavens. The whole part cannot be cut. It is easy, and here you can get 7,500 victories. Let's take a look at the teaching room here. Wow, the teaching room over here is a bit powerful, and it seems that they are a bit unbreakable.
Now I have enough of the victory, but in exchange for a huge chest, a rifle is too much. But it is only a little bigger than a small squad rifle. My rifle is still a little too small, and let's take a look at the better one. It needs to be regenerated 3 times, which can increase its power by 5 times. Then it will be reborn. However, every time it is reborn, it is necessary to start anew. How many times do you respawn in an instant? In an instant, I was reborn 5 times. Now I can increase the power of my slingshot for 13 years. Then we can use better target training. And if we look at this target, attacking this target can also increase my power by 130 points. And I know that the power of a single level is more than 600, so let's go further.
Next time we will put the corpse. We will go to the 5th stage first.
Come on,
These miners will be the corpse below. Wow, these miners are still quite powerful, and they can win 1-0 times here. Now we can take this little tooth, and if we shoot the gun, we can increase my damage by 650 points.
instant. The damage from my gun reached 1,000 people. Look at how much my cute gun has changed into a big one. I'm almost grown up. Then let's take a look at the zombies in the 7th stage that can be reached by the number of rooms this time, all of which are 1 zeros in 1. After all, I have 1,000. The life value of these zombies is only a few million.
Look at the 9th stage. Wow, the 9th stage has a flow zombie layer, but it has not passed or been full. And now it has come to the 10th stage. And if you say the 10th stage, wow, the zombie layer has a lot of life value here. More than 100 million, and now it's a bit unbeatable.
But it can be obtained up to 25,000 liters. Now we can touch my gun, look at a huge gun, and I change the gun again. And it is a gun of this kind. A lot of pistols. A Gatling pistol, and then a single shot can increase my damage by 65,000 points. We are going to send it directly to the 9th stage, and the words of the 9th stage are all lecturers of cattle, 1 shot at a time. Look at the 10th stage. Oh, then there is no problem, and all these pirates have been destroyed. Then we looked at the 11th stage, which was a bit of a classroom in the sea. I haven't fought a little bit. I can get 8 to 50,000 victories here. So go in, and then change my gun, and see a huge double-barreled gun for the big family first. Then, with a single blow, you can increase my wounds by 190,000 to 90,000, and then continue to forge my wounds a little more. And now the damage of my gun will be there. Really? Wow! This gun is many times bigger than me! Let's change to the slingshot and take a look. After changing it to a slingshot, it is also a huge slingshot. Look! It was like a big bullet. And then I looked at this small pistol, and the small pistol turned into a sniper pistol. And it really looked like some super level sniper shrimp. And this duck was bigger than me. Then let's take this bullet and send it back to the 4th season. Eliminate these monsters. See, you can destroy these monsters with a slingshot. After all, I have been injured for 10 months, and I have seen the monsters in this water, and I have come to the 12th stage first. There are also some monsters in the sea, and the direct broadcast is some sea and mountains with a gateway. And then look at the 13th step and take a look. Wow, there are some monsters in hell. Look, they have a lot of life value, and they can't beat 30 billion life value. Replace my slingshot with another one, and replace it with this super large gun, and then increase my damage by 580,000. In an instant, the power of my gun also reached 30 billion. 30 billion, and the power should be able to detect all the strange things below in the 3rd stage. I saw that these demonic soldiers were shot by me. Eliminate me, and then look at the 1st and 4th steps. Look at it. Wow, the water is too fast. It wipes me out so quickly, and the main actor just now attacked me. Let's bring it once, and this gun loses so fast. Then we will destroy them slowly. And look, we will come in and destroy it, and then we will lose, and this gun will not hit me. Here you can get 8 million and 10 victories. And then look at the last stage. Look, a zombie king appeared. I, the king of zombies, can't beat it now. Then he will receive 8,000 wins. Now my winning value is enough, and I can exchange it for a super level and huge ability master with a gun. A single tap can increase my damage by 1,900,000. Then I will continue to refine my wounds a little more. In an instant, my injuries have reached 3 zeros in billion, and now my huge box should be 30 meters long. A huge box 30 meters long. And I still have 600 million prizes left. And I don't have any weapons to exchange for my weapons, and I have a handful of abilities stuck in them. The best weapon is a super level gun ringtone, but it doesn't need to be toned one time, and my tone to bell value is not enough. Then we will continue and transmit directly to the 1st and 2nd stage. Here we begin to destroy our own enemies. Come on, all of them will be wiped out. Now this zombie king is about to appear. There is no problem with direct broadcasting. Look, the king of zombies is all destroyed with a gun. Now you can reach the first and sixth stages. Take a look at this zombie. Wow, some snowman zombies are too similar. I didn't expect the snowman zombie to be beaten. We will teleport it back directly, and then we will eliminate this zombie king and lose trillions of life value. And now we can get 1500 trophies. My trophy has reached 1-1, and we can plant it into the strongest weapon. And it is a super elastic force.
And it is also a special carelessness to hit it to increase my damage by 130,000 so that in an instant it will be determined that my damage is particularly many, and in an instant my damage will reach tens of trillions of 800,000. This time it should be able to destroy all the monsters.
Let's first teleport to the first and fifth stages, and then the words of the zombie king in the first and sixth stages are all a few snowman zombies, one shot at a time. And then look at the first and seventh stages, and there is no problem to see that there is a particularly strong snowman zombie BOSS. It's just that it can't catch up with me, and it won't be like it's gone. Then come to the 18th step and see what kind of zombies are appearing. Wow, a zombie of an old man. This is wearing a glove of life. Then the life value is 500 trillion. That is 5 million yuans. Wow, this would be too similar. Fortunately, it didn't stay on me. Look, and it kept attacking it here. Now that I have eliminated the success of the project, this front is gone. It seems that I have succeeded in eliminating all the monsters.